Arsenal 3, the bottom of the table, Southampton 3. When the pressure's on, this club, same movie played out every single season. Southampton at the bottom of the table, fighting relegation, pressure's on them to stay in the league, and they put in that performance at the Emirates. And to be fair, they should have won. They should have won. We've conceded 4 goals against Southampton this season. We've not beaten Southampton home and away. We've conceded 14 goals in 10 games. People can blame whoever they like. The fact and reality is, Jez, we are literally choking right now. Shocking performances all over the park. Yeah. Bournemouth concede a goal after 9 seconds. Leeds, the keeper makes a worldie after 6 seconds. We have 2 poor performances. Dropped 4 points in the last 2. They have a whole week. Bigger fish to fry out of all the cups and all of that. Great. And then after 32 seconds or whatever, or 30 seconds or whatever it was, we're 1-0 down. Then they go 2. And all of a sudden, we're like, what? Like, what did you make of that, mate? I know, like, we spoke backstage, but let the people know, mate. I know you're as angry as I am. I am seething, mate.
Basically, like Lee, it was shocking. This is not a title-winning team. You don't concede the most amount of goals at home all season to a team that's bottom of the bloody league. That is, I mean, I watched that. I watched your watch along, and when you saw you had 2 Arsenal legends watching that game, as in Patrick Vieira and Thierry Henry, you could see they were looking like, what is going on? I've come here to watch Arsenal absolutely rip Southampton apart, and within 16 minutes we're 2-0 down at home. Disgraceful. That is not a team that is going to win the league. And unfortunately, Lee, we've been calling this and calling it. And yes, both you, I, Kenny, and a lot of other people who have been against Arteta have been supporting the man because he's been doing well. But when it comes to actually get it over the line, he's not good enough.
And he's never been good enough, Jez.
He bottled it last year.
Look at last year. Yeah, 4 points clear with 3 to go. We bottled 4th. Yeah, this season, yeah, we were 8 points clear. If we get all them wins in the last 3 that have been draws, we're 11 clear. If City beat us and they win their 2 in hand, we're still clear. Like, come on. As soon as the pressure's on, this club folds. And it's not just an Arteta and this squad thing. This has been a mentality at this club for 2 decades, mate. Like 2 decades. Well, maybe not 2 decades, but since 2008, maybe. Yeah, with the last time we were really in a title race. Yeah, we can talk about title race in 2016 when Leicester won it, and we was. Yeah. So, yeah, okay, 2 title races in the last, 15 years before this season. And what's happened every time? When the pressure is on, we capitulate, mate. Yeah, capitulate. But because we get above Tottenham, Koscielny, oh, yeah, St. Tottenham's Day, and we nick it on the last day, and the ghost goal at Newcastle, like, come on. Like, bro, this is a mentality issue of this club, but it's different hierarchy, it's different board members, it's different managers, different sets of players, different coaches, whatever. Why is this mentality still here? Why? Because the fan base en masse, not all of them, but en masse, have no accountability. Yeah, where's the accountability for 3 draws in a row, Jez? Saka will still start Wednesday. Thomas Partey dropped a stinker, he'll still start Wednesday. Yeah, people are blaming Vieira, and rightly so, he was poor tonight, but he weren't the reason we lost. He wasn't the reason we conceded 3 goals. People have blamed Rob Holding. He wasn't the reason we conceded 3. He weren't at fault for any of them. Yeah, but no accountability. And when there's no accountability, soft. Oh, you can't have a go at Saka. He's our star boy. Oh, you scored tonight. Yeah, like, pathetic. I see Sky Sports the other day saying Rob Holding's the reason Saka's dropped a stinker for 2 games in a row. What's Rob Holding got to do with Saka? That was his first shot on target in 3 games. Pathetic. Where do we go on? Sorry, mate. Go on.
I think, I mean, it's quite clear tonight Zinchenko is at fault for the second goal and the third. He lost his man at the corner. He just looked around. This guy's there. I don't get why Zinchenko is defending against a guy who's over 6 foot. I don't understand that. That's pathetic. You know, I mean, that's like me defending against Kenny Kent. Really? Yeah, okay. That's going to happen. I mean, the whole setup of the team has fallen apart. The scenes have come undone. The stuffing's coming out, and it's like we're trying to patch it all back together, and it's just splitting here and it's splitting there. Another seam's gone. It's falling apart. And I'm sorry, there's only one person to blame, Lee, and that is Arteta and his setup and his tactics. They are not.
Somebody said in my chat earlier, they put a donation in and said earlier that we're a system team. And when that first 11, which is good, which is why we were top, and we are top still for now, it's a system team. But as soon as a couple of cogs of that system come out, Saliba, for example, I'm not saying Rob Holding's been a problem, because I don't think he's been that bad. Yeah, but as soon as there's a couple of cogs in that system that come out, all of a sudden that system ain't as watertight as it was before. Yeah, no. And thin squad. Okay, cool, thin squad. Well, spend more money then. Go and buy more players. We've had 2 transfer. In fact, this manager's had about how many? He's been in what 3 full seasons and a half season. So he's had 7 transfer windows. How many more does he need to get a squad? He's had 21 players, Jez. Like, come on. How much more money does he need to spend before it's acceptable for us to be deemed a failure if we don't win a league?
I mean, I think one thing's been quite clearly highlighted to me is Arteta's got no time for Jorginho. That was obviously an Edu buy because it proved it at Liverpool against Liverpool. Was it Liverpool when he brought on?
Yeah, he didn't bring him on. Yeah,
and he's stuck in a central defender in midfield. That's nonsensical to me. It clearly doesn't rate him and it didn't want him. So it's not just Arteta to blame here. If we capitulate and we don't win this league, mate, both of them have got to go. They've had their time.
A lot of heads have got to roll, Jez, because Edu's got to go anyway. I've never liked him. I've never wanted him. The manager, I've never liked him and wanted him. But I have to respect the fact that he after that West Ham game, called out the weak mentality in this team.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he said he fixed it.
He's fixed it, exactly. But apparently he'd fixed it. But you know what I think he was doing there, thinking about it after we did the show Wednesday? Make sure you sub to JEZ'S channel, Arsenal History and More in description. You said, yeah, but he's fixed the defence, but why is he calling out? Do you know what? After I came off the show and I've been thinking about it. Do you know what? He was telling them, yo, fix up. We're in a title race here against a genius manager and a big squad, yeah, of quality, yeah. We're in a title race. We're better than them. We're top. Yeah, it's in our hands. He was basically saying, you got a weak mentality. Show me you want to win this title. And I'll tell you something now, yeah, there's going to be a lot of upset people if this manager leaves and goes to another club. Because if another club comes in for him, I'm not saying Arteta's the be-all and end-all and he's great and fantastic. The one thing I will give him credit for since he's been here, yeah, that guy does want to win. Yeah, even though he's throwing cups in the bin, and he does piss me off throwing cups in the bin, yeah, right? That guy does get it. Yeah, even though he's thrown 3 cups in the bin this season and thrown the cups before, that guy does get the mentality. You don't sit next to Pep if you have not got a mindset of want to win, because Pep will bin you straight away. Yeah, so he does get it, but at the same time, yeah, we can't go and do £1 billion every transfer window. I get that. But doing 35 million on Vieira and 25 on Kivior, there's 60 mil there, Jez. Yeah, you could go and buy somebody for 60 mil and put him in midfield or up front or right back, centre back. We're playing Rob Holding. That guy's been, I mean, I'm not blaming Rob Holding. He's not the reason we lost. Neither's Vieira. Yeah. But when you add all of these little things together, Edu, friendship with Brighton, not getting Caicedo, then we don't do that. Oh, and then it's subs at Anfield. Then when you add it all together between that squad, that manager, and Edu, they've all bottled it. Yeah, and this is why me, you, and everybody else did not want this youth project process crap. Win now, mate. We've waited 19 years, Jez.
The process is done, man.
19. It is done.
It is done. I mean, you think we spent that money on Fabio Vieira, okay? Remind me of the player that Chelsea got on loan. On loan.
João Felix.
João Felix.
Yeah, but people are sitting in the comments now, Jez, and go, yeah, but what's he done at Chelsea? Yeah, but what would he have done at a better club? that's run better right now and doing better right now, he would have sourced out Arsenal.
Chelsea right now, absolute crap. And he would, I think, have done a lot better at Arsenal.
Oh, 100%, bro. I would sign João Felix in the summer. Yeah, because he's a top player. Yeah, but this is the thing, right? When you actually dissect this, yeah, he inherited El Neni. He gave him a new contract. He inherited Holding. Yeah, he's still here. Xhaka gave him a new contract. Bukayo Saka, well, he ain't signed his yet. William Saliba, he ain't signed his yet. And did you see his face tonight? He looked like he was wanting to bounce quick. Yeah, he inherited Martinelli, gave him a new contract. If you look at our better players this season, Martinelli's our top goal scorer this season. He inherited him. Granit Xhaka's been one of our best midfielders, if not our best midfielder, because Odegaard, as good as he's been, when the chips are down, he don't really fancy it. But you could say he's been better than Xhaka. I get that. I get the argument. Right? But Xhaka's been really good this season. He inherited him. Saka is our best player. He inherited him. So there's 3. Yeah. Okay, Odegaard's been cool. We can throw him in and we can say Thomas Partey and Ben White. But out of our 6 best players this season, 3 of them he inherited.
Yeah.
Like, come on. And added 21 new players to this. Mate, heads need to roll, Jez. I'm telling you now, yeah. We're going to finish way behind City. Way behind City, but heads won't roll. It'll be spun. The PR, we're ahead of schedule. We're not ahead of schedule because Arteta himself said in the press conference before West Ham, I expected to challenge. Edu said in July last year, 25th of July to Sky Sports, time to win titles. Yeah, time to win titles. Boom. Well, on that basis, I'm holding you to that standard because this lot behind me, yeah, with the fucking standard, we smashed that stadium down with that proper badge. Yeah, that badge that you've got there, I need to get that badge. Yeah, that toy badge that we've got is a disgrace. And when the chips are down, Jez, different sets of players, different managers, different hierarchy, different staff, bottle it. Why? The one fucking constant, the fan base. Yeah, and on that bombshell, people, we're wrapping this up. Jez, we're going to do player ratings. That won't take long. I'm going to do Matty's fan cam in a minute. Arsenal history and more. Sub to Jez's channel, man. Real one. Love you to bits. Check out Kenny's fan cam. Check out my fan cam. Fuming. I'm going to try and chill out. We'll be back later. Adios, amigos. Arteta out.